The lights went out, and the spaceman never came back. On 16th October 2025, the world lost one of rock's most electrifying legends, Ace Frehley, the man who made guitars smoke, solos explode, and a generation believe in rock and roll magic. But behind the fire, fame, and face paint was a man who battled demons, chased redemption, and left the stage with a smile. Today, we'll uncover the untold story of Ace Frehley, from his humble Bronx beginnings to the madness of his fame, to the quiet, peaceful ending of the man who flew higher than anyone imagined. This is The Final Flight of the Spaceman. Paul Daniel Frehley wasn't born a star. He was born in the Bronx on 27 April 1951 to a working-class family who believed in faith, music, and hard work. His father, Carl Frehley, was an electrical engineer and part-time church organist. His mother, Esther, played piano. Even his siblings, Charles and Nancy, were musicians. In a noisy New York neighborhood filled with traffic, laughter, and chaos, young Paul found peace in one thing: the guitar. When he got his first electric guitar for Christmas at 13, he didn't sleep for 2 days. He played it until his fingers bled. And that's where his nickname was born. His friends started calling him Ace because, well, he always got the girls. But music soon replaced mischief. Ace would skip school to practice riffs from Led Zeppelin, The Who, and Jimi Hendrix. He'd close his eyes, imagine himself under blinding lights, and dream of the day people would scream his name. Still, life in the Bronx wasn't easy. He joined small street gangs, got kicked out of schools, and was drifting toward trouble. He later said, "If it wasn't for the guitar, I'd probably be dead or in jail." 1973 New York City. The city's music scene was alive, dirty, dangerous, and dazzling. That's when Ace saw a tiny ad in the Village Voice, looking for a lead guitarist with flash and balls. He showed up to the audition wearing one red sneaker and one orange sneaker because he didn't care what anyone thought. He plugged in his guitar and unleashed a blistering solo on Deuce. The room went silent. Then Gene Simmons turned to Paul Stanley and said, "That's our guy." Within a week, Kiss was born: Gene, Paul, Peter, and Ace. Each member created a character. Ace's was simple: the spaceman, silver suit, lightning bolts, and cosmic mystique. He even helped design the Kiss logo, those lightning bolt S's that became one of rock's most powerful icons. From smoky bars to stadiums, Kiss exploded. Fire, blood, makeup, mystery. By 1975, they were selling out arenas across America, and Ace's solos were becoming legendary. He made his guitar literally smoke on stage, shoot fireworks, and even levitate. But while the crowd saw a star, Ace was slowly getting lost behind the mask. By 1977, Kiss was unstoppable, and Ace was finally finding his voice. He wrote songs like Cold Gin, Shock Me, and Parasite, gritty, clever, and pure rock and roll. Shock Me came after he was literally electrocuted on stage. Instead of quitting, he turned the near-death into a song, and fans went wild. Ace wasn't just a guitarist. He was a symbol. The spaceman, the cool, mysterious one who made everything seem effortless. In 1978, Kiss shocked the world again. Each member released a solo album. Ace's self-titled album was a breakout hit. His version of New York Groove became a top 20 single and proved that Ace could shine without anyone else's spotlight. For a while, it seemed like he had it all: fame, fortune, fans. But success has a shadow, and Ace was about to step into it. The late 70s turned wild. Kiss was everywhere: toys, comics, lunchboxes, even movies. But behind the glitter, the band was cracking. Ace felt creatively trapped. He wanted more control, more music, more space, literally. Gene and Paul were turning Kiss into a brand. Ace wanted it to stay rock and roll. And so began the spiral, the late nights, the exhaustion, the drinking. By 1982, Ace had enough. He left Kiss, exhausted, disillusioned, and unsure what came next. For years, Ace battled addiction and depression. He crashed cars, missed tours, lost friends. But somehow, he always came back. In 1987, he formed a new band, Frehley's Comet. The sound was different, melodic, strong, but still lays. Songs like Into the Night proved that the spaceman still had his fire. He released more albums, Second Sighting, Trouble Walking, and slowly rebuilt himself. He once said in an interview, "I've fallen a lot, but I always stand up again. I'm a survivor." And he was. In 1996, the impossible happened. After years of tension, the original Kiss lineup reunited for a world tour. Ace was back in silver makeup, strapping on his Les Paul, smiling like it was 1975 again. The Kiss Alive worldwide tour was massive, sold out arenas, millions in merch, and fans crying tears of nostalgia. For a brief moment, all was forgiven. But by 2002, the cracks returned. Ace left the band again, this time for good. Still, he made peace with it. He was older, wiser, and focused on his solo part. He released Anomaly, 2009, Space Invader, 2014, and 10,000 Volts, 2024, each album a nod to his roots and his resilience. He played every note like it might be his last. And when Kiss was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2014, Ace stood proudly beside Gene and Paul. He called Gene his first guitar hero. That night, the spaceman came home offstage. Ace lived a quieter life than most rockers. He married actress Janet Trotla in 1976. Their daughter, Monique, was born in 1980 and became the light of his life. They shared tattoos, laughter, and endless photos together. Even after he and Janet divorced, they remained friends. In his later years, Ace became more spiritual. He talked openly about faith, God, and gratitude. In one interview he said, "I've made mistakes, but God kept me alive for a reason, to make music and make people smile." He didn't chase fame anymore. He chased peace. In September 2025, fans noticed something was wrong. Ace canceled a few shows, saying he'd taken a minor fall at home. On 25th September, he posted online, "I'm fine, just taking it easy. The spaceman isn't done yet." But behind the scenes, doctors discovered a brain bleed. He was hospitalized in Morristown, New Jersey, surrounded by family and close friends. On 16th October 2025, Ace Frehley passed away peacefully at the age of 74. The world fell silent. Fans gathered outside his landmarks, holding candles and guitars. Janet and Monique released a simple statement. He lived loud, he loved harder, and now he's at peace. Ace's final album, 10,000 Volts, became his last message, a spark that never went out. Ace Frehley wasn't perfect. He wasn't polished. He wasn't manufactured. He was real, a Bronx kid who dreamed of sound and turned it into something cosmic. Every smoke-filled solo, every spark from his Les Paul, every fan who picked up a guitar because of him, that's the legacy he leaves. His journey reminds us that even stars fall, but legends never fade. You can take the makeup off, but you can't take the music out of my soul. Ace Frehley, if Ace Frehley inspired you, if Shock Me or New York Groove ever made you pick up an air guitar, Then hit that like button to honor his legacy. Share your favorite Ace Frehley memory or song in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories about the legends who shaped our world, because their music lives forever. Thanks for watching. And remember, the spaceman never truly left the stage.